Just gonna wait for a few people to come in here. If any. I'm going to wait for 5 minutes, 2 minutes, maybe 1 minute. Good morning, Verum Verbi. We're just gonna wait a couple minutes. I don't care if it's only 2 of you. We've got Lolo and Verum Verbi here. I'm just gonna wait a sec here. This is what we're working with today. We've got 5 of you. I'm going to be going in just a couple of minutes. Just give us a sec. We're on for about 1 minute and 35 seconds already. Just be patient for 1 moment. We're gonna go. 15 seconds, everybody. It's true, Hurricane. Thank you for joining me. I'm happy to have the 400 of you in here. Chelsea is here. Okay, let's ring the bell, everybody. Here we go. Now tell me, can you hear my voice over that music? Can you hear me? Is the music loud enough? Is my voice loud enough? Give me a clue. Somebody give me a clue. It sounds nice? Okay, here we go. This is the almighty Opple of today, everybody. I haven't done one of these, so bear with me. This one, this little person right here. Thank you for joining me. I'm Jeffrey's Human Persona. And let's get started right off the bat here, everybody. We're gonna grab this little Opple. He's made out of microcrystalline wax, a formula that I've developed. Whoa. Get rid of some of these little parts, keep some of them. I start off, I don't think too much about it. I just move, let it tell me what it wants to be, as we always do here. Just get things kind of centered. I flip the back pieces over. If you're in your instruction manual right now, everybody, we are on page 2 of your booklet. This is the crushing process. You can stay, you can go. Let's see here. Moving quickly, but I'm also acting very deliberately at this point. Let's see here. We'll keep it like this. Let's try that right there. What do you think, everyone? Does that get everything nice and centered? Just like that. I'm gonna pull out the Genesis heat gun right here, everybody. This is a Genesis heat gun. Thank you, Law 44. I don't know if you've ever seen a Genesis heat gun, Law 44, but this is one right here. And here we go. Now, I don't want to go too quickly. If you get bored with this, that's okay. I'm going to post the results of this tomorrow. I'm sorry for the sound. It's the nature of the gun. It's the nature of the gun, everybody. So, you might be looking at this and you might be thinking, what is this idiot doing? Sometimes I'm with you. I'm wondering the same thing. It doesn't go quickly, and why should it? It doesn't have to speed up for you. I know you're probably on your lunch break, working some dead-end job. I'm lucky enough to be sitting here right now doing this. When somebody died, I wanted everybody to know that over history, people have died in wars for me to be able to do this. It's a pleasure and an honor to be using the time so effectively and efficiently. My freedom, using my freedom efficiently. Somebody might be looking at this and thinking, it's true, Mary Jane, corn did die. This takes a little while, and sometimes you want to rush your art. Sometimes you want to take your time. If you were with me the other night for the softening hour, sometimes I like things to be very chaotic. And then the Virgo in me sometimes likes things to be very controlled. I wanted to let you know that I rang the bell here. I did my breathing. I sat down and did my breathing exercises. I took a ceremonial bath. I lit some incense. I ate a big spoonful of turmeric and some warm water. Took a nice spoonful of herbal intention jelly. And I ate a big bowl, a wellness bowl of oatmeal and some nuts, all kinds of berries. I'm feeling great, and that goes into your work. Also, when this starts to melt, I'm using it's like a $700 brush. Most brushes will work, but I've found that this $700 Japanese brush is what I personally like to use for this process. I'll move this in a little bit right here. You can start to see things, they're beginning to sag. They're going to get I know some of you purists out there aren't going to be happy with this lighting, and I really don't care. So here we go. Sometimes I let things fall where they want to go. Sometimes I move them around. The results are somewhat the same, but I never know what they're going to look like. I'm not controlling, but I am guiding what's going on here. So thank you. If you want to go to the Almighty Ab Venmo, number one, this important work is going to be available for sale. I'm going to post it on our YouTube, on our Instagram page tomorrow. That's at Almighty Ab. You can purchase this. It will go like you won't believe. You might be one of these people that spends 3 months on a painting and you'll think, I never sold anything. This is going to go in about 10 minutes, probably less. So come and see the end results. I'm just showing you my process here. This is a process that I thought of and developed myself over here. And I'm very proud of myself. Here we go. All 1,800 of you in here right now. We've got 1,800 people watching this. And I'm very pleased to have all of you here. So I bring the gun in sometimes, as you can see. If you're just coming to us now, this is a Genesis, amazing, one of my favorite tools, the Genesis heat gun. And you can start to see things happening here. Now the process later, when you're not there, what you're not going to see is where the real process that I developed takes place. And that is removing the wax, that's the excess wax, so that all these pieces don't have any air underneath them, and they become absolutely two-dimensional, which is hey, there's Troy Goes West. Thank you for joining us, Troy. And Liam Creates. Almighty Op is many things, everybody. This is just one of the cornucopia of talents that we're offering to this community. I also want you to feel really good about yourselves, and sometimes you might have an art teacher, you might have a professor, or an art teacher, or something like that who discourages you. And I'm here. I'm not any kind of a teacher. I'm not claiming to know anything, and I'm not claiming that this is good work. I like it when the finished product, but I can tell you that if you feel that you're in a class or a school and you're not being inspired, you are being discouraged and not encouraged. You are not dealing, here, let me see if I can change this a little bit for you. Look at that. I'm letting you know that you are absolutely wasting your money and time, and it's a shame because we're running out of good teachers, and when you find a good one, you gotta hold on really, really tight. The last thing you want to do is be discouraged. Okay, you have this teacher who failed in whatever it is they were trying to do in life, and they're going to try to take it out on you, and they can see that you probably have ideas and talents that they just never had. And that's sad for them, but they should still be trying to encourage you and pushing you towards what you really are, not what they think you should be. Now, technically, it's a different story. If somebody's critiquing you and telling you, like, I can see what you're trying to do here. Like, they might look at this and say, I see what he's trying to do, but this is complete garbage. Well, that's up to you to decide whether you want to take their hand and let them offer you some advice in a technical department. If you're trying to draw a portrait and the nose looks like I don't even know, twisted little strawberry or something, and you really truly are trying to draw a real nose, and there's somebody out there who technically can do that, and you should probably listen to them. But if you have ideas, and every time you're, oh, this is what I want to do, and this is what I think art is, and the person's constantly telling you, no, I don't know, seems a little weird, that doesn't seem like the way it's supposed to be, you're in the wrong company. You should move on. Here we go. Look, see how that air's coming out of there. I'm getting and you just guide it. You're not controlling, you're just guiding. Because I can't control sometimes when some of this stuff flips over or starts to fall apart. But it's definitely starting to happen, everyone. This is one of my favorite parts where you're not, let's see if we can get rid of, there we go. Stay as long as you want. You can leave, you can stay. I'm glad you were here for, even if it was 30 seconds, I'm glad that I got to spend a little bit of time with you. See, sometimes this little piece gets out of there and you wanna bring it on back. That's okay. Sometimes you wanna let this, maybe you want this one over here, maybe you don't. Take some time. We've been in here for 14 minutes and 19 seconds. People are coming and going. We only have about 1,000 of you in here right now, and that's fine. This is probably the best day of my life today, and I'm happy that you're here to join me in it. Look at that. It's coming along. Thank you, Vera and Verby. I think so too. See, and sometimes I focus a little bit of extra heat right into an area, like right here is a little thick, and you just want to bring it down a little. But if you go too close, Then you can take the end of the stick like this and get rid of some wax to the side and get flattening a little quicker, like this. See, I was in the middle of an Almighty Op service in Koreatown, and I was melting apples on stage with another character. And at the end of the service, I realized that the pile of, it wasn't to make a flattening, it was just to melt a character in an exciting, tantalizing manner. And at the end of the service, there was a puddle on the floor of the stage with, it's right, Hurricane, I was using the Ruiner. And at the end of the service, there was a puddle on the floor, on the stage of the service, and all the paint stayed intact. I thought, that's interesting, and started messing with this. And the first ones, you couldn't see a lot of the paint because it was underneath all the wax. So I started slowly removing the wax and letting the paint sink to wherever it wanted to, and what you end up with is this really nice two-dimensional flattening. They can be abstract, they can still remain reminiscent of the original opal these are apples that we're melting. But I will post this tomorrow on Instagram. We're almost there. I'm only going to give you a couple more minutes, and you get the idea here, and I just wanted to share it with you. I want to share everything with you. I want to share myself with all of you, all my aims and my dreams. It's okay if you don't like this. I'm completely okay with that. Please go to the Almighty Ob Venmo. It's at Almighty Ob. You can donate to the Softening Hours, new strings, new batteries. I bet someone out there is a really, really good portrait painter, an accomplished portrait painter is very, very upset that I'm gonna sell this tomorrow morning for way too much money. That's okay that they're mad. I'd never did anything for money, really, in my life. And a little bit of money comes out of it. I used to be against making money with my own stuff for some reason. But now, if I make a little money with it, I'm completely okay with that. So please, head over and surprise me with a $3,000 donation, or donate your car to Almighty Ob. You can give an in-kind donation, and that's, you can send me some canned food, toothpaste. I don't like fluoride in my toothpaste, so you can send toothpaste, you can send canned food, anything else you can think of, materials to make stuff with. If you want to send me a box of old fabric, if you want to send me a box of bottle caps, box of all of your dryer lint. I'm collecting dryer lint as long as it's in sheets right now. That would be a good gift to send, and it's light. It's not an expensive parcel to send through the USPS system. We're almost there, everybody. And when you see this tomorrow, you're gonna think, oh, what has happened? What did he do to refine it so incredibly? Well, I'm here to amaze you, everyone. I'm here to inspire. Not here to teach anybody. I'm here to let you know, if I can do this, what can you do? Wow. I made this song for you too today. This little background music. Because you mean that much to me. Anybody who does you wrong, I hope they suffer dearly. I hope their terrible treatment of you comes full circle and they feel real despair that they've caused. And I'm telling you, I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm telling you that you can feel really good that maybe you did something wrong, and you could call someone right now. You could you could hang up. You could get off of this. You can get off of this stream right now. And I can see the number, one go down. Ding, gone. Now we only have this 999 people in there. And that one person went off to apologize for something they did that was terrible to somebody. And you can thank Almighty Op for that. I know I do every day. Got two more little lumps here. We've got a little right here, and maybe three. We've got a little bit here, a little bit there. We're at the 21-minute mark, and I'm gonna go for another 2 minutes, and we're gonna see what we get. That got nice and flat. Did you see that happen? That really made the best day of my life even better. Please go to Instagram if you want this tomorrow, and you're gonna see the battle. People trying to get this. Maybe it'll be you if you want it. You were here. It might mean more to you than somebody who's just seeing it as an incredible piece of visual artwork. We're gonna melt this little red area here. We're gonna flatten, and then we're gonna call it quits. And I'm gonna send you back off into your day, feeling rejuvenated. And look at that! Look at that! That was a bold move right there. You witnessed it. Look at that. When all of this wax is gone, you're not gonna believe it. Truly, you're not gonna believe it. Yep, that's really true. Wait, Law 44. The good teachers that you have are the ones you remember. Isn't that the truth? I have a teacher, Miss Diffusia. Third grade teacher. What an incredible person she was. You know what? I'm gonna get off the phone and I'm gonna look her up and call her. I'm gonna find her, tell her. Thanks to you, there's something like this in the world. Look what you produced. Oh, Johnny the engineer sent you. Thank you, Yearn. Are you happy with the recommendation? That's the only question. Okay, everybody, we're nice and flat. Sorry for the noise with the Genesis heat gun, one of my favorite things. And here we go. I'm just gonna take this and we're gonna flatten a couple more spots here with you as a witness. All of you, many of you, flatten a little more. These hands could be yours. If you follow your booklet, you got to get the booklet. And these could be your hands. Look at those filthy hands, these filthy hands of yours. This could be you flattening and enjoying every little tiny tidbit of your life. 'Cause that's what I do every day. I enjoy myself. I find things to make me very happy every day. Something new. If you're in a class right now or you have a teacher who's discouraging you, go to the class today and say, you know what? I think you're full of it. I quit. Give me my money. And then you can go onto YouTube and learn how to paint. You can go to the library and learn about all the wonders of the world. You've got everything in your pocket. You just have to, and I'm not anti-teacher, but I'm certainly anti-discouragers. Flattening is everything.